Companies are successful for giving you what you don't want.
That they certainly know how to do that.
Though the one, and then every once in a while they give you what you want. Like Dragon Age Inquisition is a game I wanted. It is awesome. It's like they ripped off. They took the original Dragon Age, threw some Skyrim in there, and some other shit, and it's awesome.
Well, that's good to hear.
Very accurate.
I literally every
they took some shit
game,
and mixed it with some other shit, and it's their shit.
Literally every open world game going forward is bigger and better for for like the newer games.
Wait for the
Dragon
Witcher
Age,
3, man.
Witcher
We still don't have a Pokemon.
Batman. Gotta get that game.
Witcher 3 will kick so much ass, it's unbelievable. At least it's a game for adults for a change.
It won't beat Batman.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna go and pick our mission. Operation, excuse me.
See, I think Batman would be the only game I would like more than Witcher. But that's more because of I want my story to be finished. I want to see the conclusion of that story.
There's literally nothing I would want more than Witcher, but maybe that's because, you know, A, it's a Polish game, and B, it's a game based on the amazing saga of books. Absolutely amazing. So I'm always hungry for more, whatever that may be.
Well, just me, it's just I grew up on Batman.
I mean, yeah, I grew up on Batman as well. The Witcher was much, much later. Because there was a lot of people like telling me, you should read The Witcher, man, it's amazing, it's great, and it's this and it's that. And I was like, I was still in a phase that when I believed that there is no good, you know, writers for science fiction and fantasy in Poland. But many years later, I actually have decided to finally pick the book up. Oh my god, it just blew my mind. To anybody who's watching Game of Thrones, I have strong beliefs that the guy who what's his name? The guy who wrote the Game of Thrones?
George R. Martin?
Martin, yeah. I strongly believe he was inspired by Sapkowski, because Sapkowski wrote The Witcher much sooner, way in the past, and
sure
Game of Thrones shares a lot of common, I would say, some themes. Not the story, obviously, but the general themes of all the things. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, I can't wait for Telltale's next game.
Shizuka. Whoa. Somebody. What?
I think that's an AI.
What?
Well, it has to be an AI because nobody could have gotten it in our room.
Yeah.
No, it's AI. They throw in AIs if you don't have enough people.
That's cool. I didn't know that. I have never played in a smaller team, so... Okay, I guess...
I hope that means I'm not the newbiest now.
That means that you're definitely not the newbiest now, because the AI in this game sucks ass. There's no denying. Okay, guys. Just so you know, because I'm not sure if you have played this operation offline, there will be 5 of them to defeat.
Yeah, fine by me.
First it will be 2 of them, then 1, then another 2. But when the last 2 will spawn, there will be an infinite spawning wave of wasps.
Oh, not the wasps! I have bad memories of wasps.
Yeah, I hate them wasps, but what can you say? What can you do?
Try and kill them with fire.
This operation should be challenging enough. Trying to sever the rocket launcher. Oh no! He's doing the thing! I need to jump from the thing. Ah! Damn it.
Ooh, I think I'm having some kind of weird glitching.
It may be just a little bit of lag. That's why during the recordings I have to host the room, because otherwise I would have that glitching on my screen and that would look not so good. It's not game breaking, thankfully, but it just looks bad.
Well, on my side it looks like they are all trying to dance the a cappella or whatever.
Oh shit, I'm dead. Sapphire, help me!
Where are you?
Thank you, girl.
I'm here to help.
There we go, that's one rocket launcher. Give me the other one. Give it to me.
Right,
there we go. Sweet. Okay, I'm gonna go for the lasers. Or rather, the chain guns. No! Oh shit, I attached myself to the wrong thing. Don't focus on that guy with the force fields at all yet. No point. It's gonna jump. The thing about their jumping is that when you are attached to them, you actually take damage before they land. It's a little bit junky, to be honest. I mean, how are you taking damage before they land on the ground?
Video game logic.
Yeah.
Dang it, I was getting that on.
Sorry, Anaya. Sorry, Blue. I actually thought we were gonna do this both at the same time because you were there first.
Oh, no, I started first.
On my screen, you were there first, so that's weird.
I mean, you probably hit the triangle first.
Oh, maybe. Okay, it's almost done. Almost done. No, don't.
Oh, I'm out.
You son of a gun.
I'll run for you. Don't die yet. And you're gone.
Nobody saved
Who's gone?
I was coming for you. I just didn't come fast enough.
Okay, one gun is off. I like severing. That's why that's the first weapon that I went for the late bloomer. So I did get that late bloomer eventually, but it's not the best of the best late bloomers. But seriously, after spending 6 hours saves coming, I was done. When I found this one, I was like, okay, this will have to do. Screw this.
Setting down.
Okay, I'm gonna take care of the force fields of the other guy now. But seriously, weapon creation. I love the depth of all the things like the growth and the modding and everything. But getting the proper weapon first, that's the worst system in any video game ever. You can have your, weapons facility maxed out and everything, and getting rank 8 weapon, not rank 8, rarity 8 weapon will take you forever. Unless, it's just like lottery. You might potentially get super lucky with it and get it on your first or third try or whatever. But unfortunately I was not. So I've spent 6 hours trying to get this weapon. And that was using the saves coming. If I would just do it the normal way, I would have to create a couple of weapons, then go grind for the materials, then rinse and repeat. Holy crap. That would be such a pain. It was a pain enough. I just hope you guys are gonna have more luck with it.
Well, like I said earlier, I think I'm just not even gonna bother trying. I'm just gonna go with whatever weapon seems good enough.
Yeah, there was a time after the 3rd hour that I was almost convinced I'm gonna do that, but it was a shame to waste those 3 hours, if you know what I mean.
Man, your accessory moved out the way so before I can heal it.
Okay, I'm trying to sever the head. Let's see if I can manage it. The other abductor is getting in my way. Yeah, we need to definitely get rid of this laser. Whoops, he's gonna do the thump. Okay, I'm gonna order my accessory to destroy the body parts. Maybe that will help a little bit. Screamer. Ah, you son of a gun. You motherfucker. Oh, I thought I attached it to the neck perfectly. I guess I didn't. This will hurt. I guess arm is better than nothing, but whoops, that hurts. Heal me! And yourself, Blue.
Oh, wait. Let me see if I can do it.
Sure you can. One charge would be enough, honestly, but the tree is also great. Sweet. Thanks, man.
The tree of life. Oh, you ain't getting me.
Oh crap, my accessory is dead. Well, not dead. Offline.
I'm coming for it.
Oh, thanks. I'm cutting off his tits now. Oh! Wow, that killed me in one hit? Seriously. Thank you, banana.
You're welcome.
Arigato
And you ran
gozaimasu.
away before I could add a defense buff on you.
Because I need to make this guy fall. I'm gonna bring him down to his knees. Whoop. Okay, now for the neck. Now for the neck. Oh, come on, why is it... Yeah, that's another thing. When they are down on their knees, you cannot attach to some of the body parts, which is... I don't know what kind of logic is behind that, but there you go.
That's why it's better to use like your attack rep and just do that stunning thing.
Yeah, the stunning thing is better. But alas, I cannot use it yet. All those quadrupeds are doing is jumping, which annoys me to no end, to be honest.
Shooting at us.
Yeah, but that jumping is so cheap.
Get rid of this arm.
So I guess you're busy with the other guy. What? I was already flying towards the other guy. But the first one got me with the laser to the
Trying to come in
face.
time.
I have like the double the waiting time when I'm dead, when I'm almost dead, so it should be okay. I'm using the last legs modification. And because I like severing the body parts so much, I actually end up dying a lot.
That's one down.
Yeah,
Oh, almost.
destroy the head.
Almost.
Now he's done. Why was my accessory still fighting that other guy? But you know what? Actually, that's not too bad, because she was, distracting him. So I don't mind that all that much. I can always bring her up. Okay, those lasers. They hurt. Need to get rid of them as fast as possible.
Oh god, you got me. You got me.
Mash circle! Mash the circle, man! Mash the circle!
I am.
Free yourself! Fly,
Can I help
fly!
me? Oh god.
Oh, you were not mashing fast enough. Oops.
Defense buff. Oh, wait, you did.
Thank you, accessories. Y'all know how to help me. Had like 2 different accessories helping me. Why y'all just
Come
put up
on!
shields and stuff.
Oh, you son of a gun.
I'm gonna see if building a shield wall is gonna make a difference with the lasers.
Oh, asshole! I was dragging him and he smacked me with a laser right in the face. Yeah, so you can attach to the arms when he's lying down on the ground just fine, but not to the neck. It just doesn't count. So you cannot start severing. I don't know if that's a bug or what. Oh my god, I'm dead again. Shizuka. Oh, thank you. Okay, let me finish what I started. Give me that laser. There we go.
Yay.
One weapon less at least.
Mine.
You know what? I think I'm gonna start shooting a little bit. I'm gonna go for the headshot. That was supposed to be my main role, but I just find severing too much fun. Oh, hello! Okay, I'm gonna try to attach myself to a different part of the neck. Oh, now it worked, okay. It has to be a very specific part of the neck. If I can get rid of that head laser, that would be awesome. Camera pausing out. Ouchie.
I can feel the fly.
But I had him a little bit. Oh, nice. What? For a second I thought I couldn't touch while he was paralyzed, but maybe just because he was shaking so much. Really? Somebody help me!
I'm coming! And he almost attacked me.
What the
God
hell?
damn
He
it.
grabbed me off the ground.
And Shizuka again.
Yeah, I was coming for you, but then suddenly he teleported in
Someone
front of
help,
you, and
help.
I ended up using a first aid kit instead of reviving you.
Man! You're not mashing the circle button too fast.
I am mashing.
You're not mashing!
Well, you playing a PS TV. You
You're
got
not
a better control.
smashing.
Actually, it's easier on the Vita in my opinion because it's thinner. To be honestly brutal. To be brutally honest. Oh, there we go. The head just fell off. Yeah.
Can you see?
No more lasers. Na 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 na.
To walk around blind.
Well, it's not like he needs a head. It's more like more just a weapon than anything else. Destroy his
Affect his
pits.
sight.
Now I need to destroy
Yeah,
his
he's
arms.
dead.
Oh, he's dead! Oh yeah. Okay, so
There's
if I
another dude
remember
coming.
correctly, there should be another coming solo, maybe with some small ads, but then it will be 2 of them and a lot. And by a lot, I mean a lot of ads. But we can do it, guys. We can do it. I
I
believe
got a
in us.
long-range weapon for the wasps. Very
Yeah.
long.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to snipe them a little bit. They will just keep coming. Like, it will never stop. At first, when I was playing this operation, I thought they will eventually die down. But nope. They were just coming one after the other, indefinitely. But yeah, guys, what have you been playing lately? Except for Freedom Wars.
Dragon Age.
Smash Brothers for Wii U since today.
Yeah, I need to get your friend code.
Yeah, you guys have fun. I was playing mostly Elite Dangerous because A, I'm working on a guide for it, and B, it's amazing! If you like space and exploration and adventures and everything. And gratuitous space battles. And
I also
also
been playing War of Mine.
Ah,
It's
another
War of
great
Mine.
Polish game. Yeah, Polish developers are wreaking some havoc on the gaming scene lately.
Well, the problem with like I guess American developers is that they're mostly making AAA games that fall under first-person shooters,
Yeah, that's one of the problems, I would say.
and then you get the rare chance of something like Dragon Age. Or is that Canada? I gotta find out.
I'm not sure, honestly.
It might be a mix. I gotta find out.
But yeah, speaking of shooters, I was playing quite a bit of Killzone Mercenary since it was on sale on PSN lately. Half a price. You've got that?
Yeah.
Oh man, we got to go do some multiplayer.
Okay.
It's freaking brilliant. I mean, I love the whole series of Killzone games. I started with one on PS2. But I was... even so many months later, since the game was released, and even though I saw so many videos and everything, I was still surprised how well it plays on the Vita.
Yeah, it's the best first-person shooter on the Vita, and might be probably the last.
Which would be a crying shame, because it really works very, very well.
But
And
sadly,
looks-
Sony doesn't want to make any
and it's just...
Western third-party games for
I would say-
third-party for it anymore.
I would say Killzone Mercenary is a benchmark of what PlayStation Vita can do. Both
Yeah.
control-wise and graphics-wise, and even sound-wise, to be honest, because the sound in the game, the spatial sound and reverb and everything was so brilliant.
Well, my thing is, I felt like they haven't advertised the games that their best games. Like
Yeah, yeah.
Like, at the very
I would
beginning-
have to agree.
advertising the connectivity between a baseball game was not what you had to do. What you should have been advertising was Uncharted Golden Abyss.
Yeah. Although it was not maybe the best game ever, but it was good
At the
enough.
time when the system came out, that was the best game for the system. Then Gravity Rush came out. They should have been advertising that.
Oh yeah, Gravity Rush, that was actually
And-
really good.
When like around the time when they was doing like the Assassin's Creed and the Call of Duty, the Assassin's Creed wasn't as good as it could have been, and the Call of Duty was definitely horrible.
Oh, the Call of Duty game and the Resistance
around
game.
that same time, you had Little Big Planet for Vita. That should have been advertised.
Definitely true.
Went Sly 4.
The fact that
That
they
should've been
even
advertised.
wasted their time on advertising the piece of shit Call of Duty on the Vita, it's just shameful. It was made by the same company that was that also made Resistance on the Vita, which was technically was supposed to be the first great, you know, like PlayStation franchise FPS on the Vita, but it was so horrible. It was made by the same company as the Call of Duty game, and both games were made, I think, in like 6 months at the same time. It was clear
like-
that they tried to, you know, they have bit more than they could chew, and they didn't even have the time to actually make those games properly.
Yeah. Like, I feel like the Assassin's Creed game was good, and that if they
It
made
looked
another
interesting.
game...
I never played it, but it definitely looked interesting.
It was good. It was a good open world game. It was a good start for them making a game for the Vita. And my game just crashed.
What the hell? I got an error over here.
My game crashed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh
so did
no!
mine.
What? You're not serious. Holy shit! Yeah, now I can see you disconnecting. I'm so screwed. I'm left with your accessories only. And
It should have bot versions of us.
No, you just fell down and died. Disappeared from the battlefield.
Wow.
Oh, we have to redo this. There is no way I'm gonna finish this solo. There's two more abductors coming, and an endless wave of wasps. Yeah, I give up. Screw this. And this abductor is not even down to half health.
Then another good game that they never advertised at all, Sly. When the Sly came out for the Vita. But I guess it was for the console too, but they didn't even advertise it for that.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
It's like they advertise what they consider mainstream games, like the shooters. Which if they, especially for like the Vita, that's not what you needed to advertise. You needed to advertise the games that were for everyone. That's why the 3DS killed the Vita.
Yeah.
They were advertising even their most quirkiest games.
Exactly.
If Sony did the same thing, you probably would have had someone
the only quirky game that Sony really advertised was Tearaway, I think. For the Vita, I mean.
Yeah, but at that point, the Vita was already like in bad shape.
Yeah, it was that, and the fact that at the very beginning of the PlayStation Vita life, the press was just drilling the Vita a new one for no reason at all. Like
because they were judging the games like if they were for console.
Yeah, that was one of the reasons.
That's Sony's fault. They kept pushing it like this is the console experience in the hand. They should have said,
but they've taken it. I don't know. I don't want to offend anybody, but I would say they have acted like typical Americans and took it literally, like literally. And that was the problem.
It was kind of messed up because like the way they were like nailing some of the reviews for the Vita games, but the 3DS version of the same game might have got a better review.
Yeah, I've noticed that as well.
Which made no sense. It's like, it's the same game!
Exactly, and it's even in higher resolution on the PlayStation Vita and has 2 analog sticks to use.
Yeah, and that's
so
the sad
why?
thing.
So why? Yeah, as I've said, at the very beginning of the PlayStation Vita life, there was this fad of just slamming PlayStation Vita to the ground for no reason. But after a year or so, it reversed dramatically. They have started actually praising it.
At the same time,
but the damage was done.
Nintendo doing a price drop. Well, no, before that.
Yeah, before that.
That was the issue. Because they did a price drop way before the Vita came out. They were able to regain traction and then be able to destroy Vita because they already had this lead because, hey, it's cheaper and Zelda finally came out.
Yeah. And everybody goes for the Zelda and Mario.
And, here's a Mario game, and then they just started gaining traction. Sony didn't get a chance.
Get into the room in the meantime.
The games that could have did it, they just didn't advertise. Seriously, have you seen a single Vita commercial lately?
I've never seen one ever at all.
Actually, in Poland, there is not a lot of them at all, ever. There's only EA, I think, puts the advertisements. Like, I saw a TV advert for Far Cry 4 lately, and that was about it. So, it's hard to judge from my perspective. For what?
Wait. I'm trying to think. Did I even see Dragon Age on
TV?
No.
Far Cry 4. Not Dragon Age.
Well, I'm just saying. I said not even Dragon Age. I thought they would be on there, but
the last I've seen was for Battlefield 4, and then for that lately I saw it like yesterday or the day before that maybe for Far Cry 4. But other than that, I see only commercials for like FIFA games, stuff like that. I don't see any commercials on TV ever. Like there's like no gaming culture in TV here, I guess.
Well, I feel like they got in their mindset that we just need to advertise online on the internet. But sometimes that just doesn't help. People be passing articles like advertisement. Sometimes I don't want to be looking at advertisement when I'm trying to do something else. And that's why stuff happens. When you look at Nintendo, they advertise everything.
Well, not here at least, but last time I checked, do you know how many Wii U's sold in Poland? about 300 units.
Damn. Well, I can understand then.
But that was almost a year ago. I would have to check some new details.
We got 301.
Yeah, if you had the same thing that happened over here, I think about Sears accidentally putting them for $60 instead of 300. Maybe there might have been an increase in the sales somehow.
But it's just stuff sucks. I feel like this will be Sony's last handheld.
Sadly, it might be.
It's going to be, unless somehow they somehow change their stance and start popping out some AAA games for it, or well, I won't even call it AAA games. I don't consider handheld games AAA at all. You don't invest as much money as you would a AAA console game. It would be an idiot to invest that much amount of money in a handheld game.
Yeah.
Maybe AA, but not AAA. AAA is like, I'm throwing money, and most cases this game just looks pretty and might not be that good anyway.
Exactly.
That's my history with AAA.
Unfortunately, I think by now that's everyone's experience.
That's why it's certain ones, and it's like I've already accepted the type of AAAs that I enjoy. I like open world. The bigger the open world, the bigger the amount of hours you can promise me, I can overlook a lot of stuff as long as there's a lot of stuff for me to do in the game.
Yeah, and as long as that stuff is actually interesting and engaging.
Yeah, like, seriously, I'm just so happy about BioWare just did a complete 180 with Dragon Age Inquisition, because a lot of people didn't like Dragon Age 2. I enjoyed Dragon Age 2, but
which I should crucify you for. I don't know how can you even.
I enjoyed the story. I hated the level, the level design, because
okay, so that's a little different. Okay, I cannot understand just enjoying the story as a tale,
I enjoyed the combat, but like I play a whole bunch of variety of games, so people who were like hated the combat were the people who just they wanted to play exactly like Dragon Age Origins. I was all right with being able to go in there and mash a button and slash people's heads off.
Okay, guys, we're waiting for a guest now, so we can take a breather. He will help us with that mission.
Cool.
Because that operation is pretty rough.
Yeah, but pretty much I like. And then this game is like it did perfect. I think anyone who plays this game would love it, and I just love the fact that BioWare was so proud of the game. It did not do a review embargo. They say, go ahead, review it the week before.
Have you? Yeah, but and in contrast, have you heard about Unity?
Yeah.
Oh my God! What a disaster! Ubisoft is just.
To be honest, I'm enjoying the game. I haven't come across as many problems as other people's probably been having.
Well, you were lucky, but the fact that they have the embargo went so far as to stop the reviewers from publishing the reviews and only allowed them to do that 12 hours after the release of the game speaks a lot. I mean, seriously, if somebody goes to those lengths to stop anybody from publishing the reviews, there has to be something very wrong about the game, and they know it.
Be honest, I enjoy the game for what it is. I enjoy it. I can understand some people issues with the story a little bit. It kind of reminisces of like almost seems like a slight copy paste of elements from Assassin's Creed 2. But then again, I think most Assassin's Creed's kind of been feeling that way. It's like most of them seem like revenge stories.
Yeah, that's why I gave up on Assassin's Creed, honestly, long time ago.
But I love Black Flag because it was I feel like
everybody loves Black Flag, but you know why? You know which bits they love the most? The ones that don't have anything to do with the actual Assassin's Creed, which is pirating.
Even the stuff that dealt with Assassin's Creed, like the story, I enjoyed the story because this was not a character who was an assassin. He wasn't a Templar. He was a pirate. He was trying to make money. And then he eventually became an assassin after everything he did fucked up. So you kind of this character was like, he was interesting. Kind of like, from what I'm hearing, is like the PS3 game they made where he was playing a Templar. I'm hearing good things about that one. It also helps the fact that ultimately they just took the systems that were in Black Flag and made that game. So it has a ship, except now you're in like up north. So you're dealing with ice and stuff. And pretty much all the systems in that game is already polished. You know how it is. And then the interesting story of the fact that you're playing an ex-assassin who's now a Templar. So you see in the story in a different light. Now this guy, I'm liking the love interest thing and the fact that I feel like the setting was perfect for what the story was trying to tell, where it's pretty much like France was kind of tearing itself apart with their revolution, and the same thing's happening within the Templars. They're tearing themselves apart, trying to like another faction's trying to take over. The assassin's having its own struggle, with one assassin deciding, I'm going to kill another assassin simply for the fact that he feel like the guy was being too peaceful with the Templars. We should be killing all Templars. Not trying to make a deal to help Templars defeat another Templar. No, kill them all. But yeah,
I actually never got really into Assassin's Creed because I came from the Prince of Persia: Sands of Time pedigree, and the original one obviously, but mostly Prince of Persia: Sands of Time trilogy. And I was hoping for environmental, maybe not puzzles as much as maybe acrobatic puzzles, you might call it, and stuff like this, where the parkour stuff is really important and it requires skill and doesn't happen automatically. And that was the case with Assassin's Creed 1, and that's where I practically gave up.
Yeah, I remember Prince of Persia Within was one of my favorite games on GameCube.
Assassin's Creed 2 was what brought me into the series. It was perfect. It was the perfect Assassin's Creed. And I think other than that one, 4 rates up there, and Unity is up there, but like I said, it has its issues. But I see 4 as the potential of what Unity is the potential of what they can now do with the next gen console. Just that maybe they should have waited a little long coming out with it, so many problems wouldn't have been there.
Yeah, maybe they should have also scaled it down a little bit. Like they are advertising that there's like what, 30,000 NPCs in one place at some point in the game, but the FPS is going down to like 12 in that place.
What I'm hearing from what they said is that it's not the crowds that's slowing it up, it's something else in their code or something.
Whatever that is, it's bad. It's really bad, and especially if you're on a PC side of things, it's just shameful.
To be honest, I think a lot of the issues is on the PC side.
Yeah, Ubisoft was messing the PC versions of the game lately a lot, like Watch Dogs.
I'll be honest, I do not. A lot of the games that are like multi-platform, I prefer the console version because I feel like they're not going to have as much issue. Because for some reason,
and I prefer the PC because I can still use the gamepad, but at the same time have very, very high fidelity. But the problem is like was with Watch Dogs. They have deliberately went and disabled some of the graphical features of the game on PC, and people just found it later. They thought they were not even implemented in the game, but they were. They were just disabled for whatever. My mind is blown. I don't know why would they do that. I mean, that's the selling point of the PC version of any game. Ubisoft is messing lately a lot. They are chasing EA's tail very closely. Okay, so we've got another guest.
Turning around like Dragon, or at least BioWare. Dragon Age is like awesome, and then it gives me hope for the next Mass Effect.
Yeah, I guess it's a cycle. First, Activision got beaten to death by community, deservedly so. Then EA got beaten to death by the community, deservedly so. And now it's time for Ubisoft, I guess.
I'll be honest. Activision hasn't learned, really.
No, they didn't. That's true. People just forgot about it.
at least the BioWare side, BioWare has learned. I don't know about any other EA titles yet until I see Mirror's Edge or the new Star Wars games, where it's the other part of EA.
Yeah, new Battlefront, that would be sweet. If they can actually make it run properly and work properly, unlike Battlefield 4.
Yeah. But I'm saying, it's those things I consider part of the bigger part of EA. But BioWare, they're turning themselves around. And then everything I'm hearing about Mass Effect, how they want to be really about exploration, makes me happy.